Is there anything better than peanut butter? I will eat peanut butter on anything. I'll put peanut butter on waffles. I'll get peanut butter ice cream. I'll eat peanut butter snack bars. If it has peanut butter, I want to be involved. But you can't just eat peanut butter, and you always think to yourself, man, I should be eating something healthy. Well, as a runner, you want to know what that is. But I'm Jesse Funk, and on today's episode of Runner's High, I'm going to share with you my top 5 peanut butter snacks that are healthy for runners. If you spent any time with me here on Runner's High, then you know that I've been running for a pretty long time, almost 20 years here competitively now, and I share a lot about, what I know, how to run faster, all the techniques involved, and you also know I run my company Solpre, which makes skincare for athletes. So I know a bit about, taking care of yourself on top of the physical aspect. What always perplexes me though, for whatever reason, is what should I be eating? Since I know you're here with me, I know you love peanut butter, so subscribe to the channel, stay tuned with me, because you and I, we're gonna get along. Because I have so much trouble trying to figure out what the heck should I be eating, and there's so much misinformation on the internet, I decided to solve that problem by hiring a registered dietitian that can help me and help you figure out, what should we be eating. But not only is she just a registered dietitian, Gloria Stoverink, our registered dietitian here at Solpre, is a former Division I runner, and she still competes in long distance running, marathons, triathlons now. So she's still a competitive endurance athlete as well as being a registered dietitian. And every single week, she releases a new recipe on our blog, solpre.com/blog, and you can always keep track of what she's bringing out. Snacks, regular meals, everything's very simple. So I'm going to share with you 5 of the recipes that she's created for us. So they're dietitian approved, that involve peanut butter. Number 1 is peanut butter banana stuffed dates. These are super simple, and that's one of the things that I kind of told Gloria when we started working together. I said, hey, I'm tired, you're tired, and I know you're tired. So we can't really spend a lot of time cooking. We work out, we work, we have lives, but we still need to eat well. So she brought me this recipe, and really it's just a matter of taking the peanut butter and banana, blending them up in her food processor, splitting the dates open and putting them inside. Gloria actually takes these on her bike rides and uses them as fuel for during workout, food. Instead of just using gels, she uses them to kind of mix up what she's eating, because variety is the spice of life, right? But very simple to make, just like all the recipes today. Number 2, a little bit more versatile. You can use it with a lot of things. Dark chocolate almond butter. Now, I know we're talking about peanut butter for most of these, 4 out of 5, but if you love peanut butter, I know you've probably, branched out to other kinds of nut butter. It's an inevitability. You're going to pick up something else, almond butter. I've made walnut butter. I actually had a whole adventure doing that for a little while, but that's another story for another day. Gloria puts this together because although there's a lot of brands that you can go buy, you can pick them up. Justin's is one that comes to mind. There's nothing quite like just, making it fresh, absolutely fresh as it can be, 0 preservatives. And it's going to be those whole ingredients, and that's a lot of the focus that Gloria brings to us, is whole ingredients, whole foods, no preservatives. So another simple one, take all your ingredients, put them in the food processor, you're good to go. You can use this on toast in the morning for breakfast, or even if you want to put it on a banana and have it as a snack. Great snack option, easy to do. Number 3, and this is the one you undoubtedly expected, peanut butter bites. These are everywhere. They're so easy. They're so convenient to eat. Once they're prepped, you're good to go. I see these actually at the gym or at the store, and it is convenient to pick them up there, but I know at least here, it's at least $1 a bite, which to me seems a bit, ridiculous if I'm honest. Because when you make them in a batch, what you can do is, freeze them. If you're not going to eat them all at once, take them out 5, 6 at a time, let them thaw, and then eat them. it's so simple to make these. Like, that's a theme here. Simple is the theme. And Gloria, for this particular recipe, actually uses them with chia seeds, but you can kind of mix in a lot of whatever you want to do. Even if you want to sneak some candy in there, I won't tell, I promise. But if you want to follow Gloria's recipe, she includes the nutrition information, so you know exactly what you're making, what your macros are, and how to include that in your overall diet. Now, number 4, this one was a little ingenious. I was a little surprised when I saw it. It looks delicious. I couldn't quite figure out what was going on to start with, but number 4, Gloria brought this to me early on, peanut butter recovery mousse. Now, if you're like me, you could like to lie to yourself and say, okay, peanut butter is high in protein and we need it and it's great for recovery. Okay, well, peanut butter sucks as far as protein's concerned. It has good fats. It's a lot of fat if you're missing fats in your macros, but its protein content is not great as far as what we need as athletes, as runners. But, Gloria to the rescue here, like many a time for us with food. She's figured out how to, incorporate our peanut butter and make it into something we can use for recovery. 3 pretty simple ingredients: peanut butter, cottage cheese, and chocolate protein powder. Whip these all together into a mousse, and you can use that for recovery. I actually think if you modify her recipe just a little bit, add a little bit more peanut butter to make it thicker, you could probably use this as a dip. Get some like apples, or I guess you could put it on bananas, but take some apples or something like that, dip it in, eat it that way. That's going to be a great snack you can pick up pretty much any time of the day. Number 5, I left the best for last. This is the one that's most self-indulgent, and it's a recreation of a Snickers bar with raw ingredients. So it's a raw Snickers bar. If you have a sweet tooth like me, and far be it from me to, deny a tiny little bone in my mouth from telling me what to do, it has control. What can I say? It's telling me sugary things. I have to do it. Again, like I said, and it's the theme with everything, Gloria to the rescue. She helps us figure out how to, eat something that's not necessarily perfect for us, a Snickers, but with much better ingredients. She makes it with dates, raw almonds, maple syrup as her sweetener, and makes something that's going to be much better for us as far as micronutrients are concerned. And we eliminate all the preservatives that you might get in an actual candy bar, which is needed for the shelf life of that kind of product, but isn't necessarily something we want to eat all the time. So this one, if you don't check out any of the other recipes, you absolutely have to check out this one. So that's it, my top 5 picks for healthy snacks for runners who love peanut butter. You can find all of those recipes on our blog, soulpuri.com/blog. And Gloria brings out a new recipe every single week. Not always a snack, sometimes a meal. But these specific recipes you can find in the description below. Just check those out. We'll have links directly to them. So, what kind of peanut butter snacks do you eat as a runner? What do you love? Share them with me. Leave me a comment down below. I'll see you next time on the next episode of Runner's High.